Oh, hey, remember when Reese Witherspoon and Ryan Phillippe got married? I do. It was 1997. Dr. John Hammond welcomed us to Jurassic Park. Tyra Banks was the first black model to grace the cover of Sports Illustrated. Leanne Rimes was the youngest person to win a Grammy. Hanson burst out onto the scene with Bop. We still had TGIF, and 22-year-old Ryan Phillippe met Reese Witherspoon at her 21st birthday party. Reese said that she didn't know what came over her. It might have been the 7 Midori Sours, but she told Ryan, "I think you're my birthday present." Bold. We like it. Almost a year after meeting, the pair got engaged and then starred in the teen classic Cruel Intentions, which I watched with my mom in theaters and still remember how horrifying that drive home was. Ryan had said that while Reese had thought that his role in the film was perfect for him, it took production a little bit more effort to get Reese to accept her role, as it wasn't a great part at the time for her. Towards the end of 1998, Reese and Ryan found themselves involved in an unexpected collaboration, this time of the fetal variety. Cruel Intentions premiered in March of 1999 with Reese a few months along at the premiere. Does anybody else remember the rumor that they had met on Cruel Intentions and that it was this huge deal that Reese was 22 and pregnant with Ryan's baby and they barely knew each other and the media just ate it up and spat it out at the rest of us, even though it wasn't true? Anyway, Reese and Ryan were married on June 5th, 1999 in South Carolina at the Old Wide Awake Plantation. The newlyweds welcomed Reese's doppelganger, Ava, on September 9th that year. In 2002, the couple showed up at the red carpet at the 74th Academy Awards, where they presented an award for the Best Makeup category. Ryan kicked up some dust when Reese asked if she could read the winner, and he responded with, "You make more than I do. Go ahead." Reese later reflected on the moment, saying that it wasn't scripted, nor did Ryan tell her that he was going to say it, and that she too was flummoxed by it, noting that the few women who make a lot of money in Hollywood are often shamed for it, and that when they're in that position are often expected to give more and be more to others than their male counterparts who would be in that same position. That August, Ryan revealed that the two had been putting in the work and that they had been attending couples therapy. Reese said that she wasn't interested in upholding the fallacy of Hollywood relationships where everything is painted as perfect. They were normal people with normal problems. Do you think Reese's salary might have come up in a few of those conversations? The following year, on October 23rd, 2003, the couple welcomed their second fetal collab son, Deacon, who would have just turned 21, by the way. In 2005, Reese starred in the acclaimed film Walk the Line with Joaquin Phoenix. Her role as June Carter Cash not only won her a Golden Globe Award, for which Ryan was thrilled, but also won her the Oscar for Best Actress in a Leading Role at the 2006 Academy Awards. In her acceptance speech, she thanked her wonderful husband and 2 children for loving her so much and supporting her, which is why several months later, when the two announced that they were splitting up, it came as a bit of a shock. Their rep issued a joint statement stating that, "We are saddened to announce that Reese and Ryan have decided to formally separate. They remain committed to their family, and we ask that you please respect their privacy and the safety of their children at this time." The following month, Reese officially filed for divorce. Rumors swirled that the split was due to infidelity, that Ryan had been unfaithful while filming Stop Loss that past August. He had allegedly been spotted making out with his co-star Abby Cornish, who had also been spotted many times leaving his apartment. It wasn't the first time that Ryan caused a buzz with his less-than-married ways, with sources saying that he was often seen flirting with other women well out on the town. The tabloids claimed that Reese had taken a peek at Ryan's phone and found explicit messages between him and another woman, but then again, those tabloids often featured aliens of the ET variety on their front covers, so grain of salt and all that. It didn't really help matters that Ryan started publicly dating Abby very soon after his split from Reese. Now, Ryan denied that he had cheated and felt that it wasn't fair that Abby was being labeled a home wrecker, saying, "I don't think an outside person can ever cause a divorce. I had difficulties in my relationship and in my marriage long before I ever met her." While the tabloids claimed that Reese blamed Abby for ripping apart her family, Reese never confirmed or denied Ryan's infidelity. She chalked up the end of the relationship to age, saying, "I was so young. I was like ridiculously young. I learned a lot though. It was an excellent opportunity for me to find out really what it means to be a partner and to be in a marriage, and it's not anything I thought it was." Abby ended up moving to LA for Ryan, but their relationship met its end in 2010. Ryan was surprised to see their breakup announced in Us magazine that February. He later told Howard Stern that he had a new rule: not to date anyone who has a publicist. He said that they had broken up in person and he had no idea that a public statement was forthcoming. "Who announces a breakup? I don't understand that. There's no need for that," he said. I feel like this is a great time to bring up that Cillian Murphy quote that a few of you referenced previously. "If you behave like a celebrity, then people will treat you like a celebrity, and if you don't, they won't. There's not much to write about me in the tabloids. After being burned in the media for the end of his relationship to Reese, I feel like Ryan really understood that sentiment. After his breakup with Abby, Reese was the one who offered him comfort, which would be kind of weird if he was the one who broke up their home. I don't know. He went on to date Alexis Knapp in May of 2010. They dated for 4 months, in which they created a fetal collab of their own, who was born in July 2011. He then met Amanda Seyfried at a Halloween party that year, and the two dated off and on until June 2011. At some point during this time with Amanda, hopefully while they were off, he allegedly hooked up with Rihanna. And then around the time that his daughter Alexis was born, he was rumored to have been hooking up with Demi Lovato, who was 19 at the time. Ryan was 37. Also, mentioning this is not glossing over, just so we're on the same page. Then he started dating model Paulina Slagter in February 2012. The two were engaged in December 2015, but called off their engagement relationship the following year. Then, in 2017, he dated 21-year-old model Elsie Hewitt for 2 months, during which Elsie said that Ryan had laid hands on her in July of that year. Ryan vehemently denied these claims. There were many accusations lobbed back and forth. Authorities closed the criminal investigation into the incident in September of that year, but Elsie filed a civil suit and was seeking no less than $1 million in compensation. They settled on October 4th, 2019, just 11 days before the trial was set to start. Reese was set to testify and was on the plaintiff's witness list. It's one heck of a rabbit hole if you're looking to get lost in one. Reese went on to date Jake Gyllenhaal, but I'll give you a video on that one. While reflecting on the relationship with Ryan in 2017, Reese said, "I got married when I was 23 and I had 2 kids by the time I was 27. So I don't know, sometimes it's good to know yourself. I would never change anything, but I've said to my daughter, I think, at 25, you start to know yourself a little bit better." Ryan's girlfriends might want to listen to Reese's advice in the future. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked this one. That's all. Because if you didn't, why are you wasting your time telling me? Strange. Good day, and may the cult be with you.